Greetings from SeaWorld Orlando. I know this video is coming at a weird time because we just finished up the Coastin part of the Gold Coastin series and we're about to head into the Gold Cruisin part of the series, but I thought, like, what a better time for a little pause, come back to Orlando and take you guys to SeaWorld Orlando and check out the Food and Wine Festival. We have made it in the park and SeaWorld Orlando is celebrating 60 years of operation. I don't know if we're gonna see any of the 60th anniversary stuff today, but if we do, I'll take you along with us. Up first, my friend Chris is here with us, by the way, and of course Joshie is here. And Chris has not yet been on Pipeline or Icebreaker since the comfort collars were removed. So we're heading to Pipeline first and then to Icebreaker. Oh, and we have the chest-mounted GoPro with you, so we'll be taking you on ride today. There's Pipeline, B&M's very first surf coaster here at SeaWorld Orlando. And it's just an absolute beautiful day. It's like low 70s and sunny. Living the dream today. Oh, and there it goes. Hi, Brandon. Hi. Here we go on Pipeline. Front row. Whee! Oh, it's so fun! Here's the best part. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. Whee! Whee! That's so fun. This part is a little tricky. Here we go. Woo! Oh God, that hurt a little. Whee! Oh, it's just so fun. Just got off of Pipeline. We did two back-to-back rides and we had a walk-on moment. We did the back, well, last car, and then we did a front row ride on it. I love Pipeline. I think it's super fun and it's running really smooth today. I know like in other reviews it's been kind of like rattly, but I think it was running relatively smooth.
Yeah, I thought it was very smooth.
Yeah, and I think for me it's a back row ride. I think you get like really good whip with it, but it's not as painful. The front row, admittedly, was a little painful when you would like slam down after the elements. If you're a dude, if you know, you know. Yeah. But other than that, I love Pipeline. To Icebreaker, because Chris hasn't done it since they removed the comfort collars yet. Up next is Icebreaker, and it says it's only a 5-minute wait, so I'm thrilled about that. Here we go. Whee! Oh, that was interesting. Whee!
Already 100.
Right. So flow.
I forgot about that little dip.
Whee! Oh! Oh God! She's so violent. Fun.
Oh, that was fun.
It's so much better without the collars. Just got off of Icebreaker, significantly improved without the comfort collars. I hate to be that person, but we loved it without the comfort collars. I stand by my statement that Icebreaker, she just doesn't know what she is. She's not really a family coaster, not really like an intense thrill coaster. I think the best way to describe it is like Britney Spears' song, like Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. That's Icebreaker. That's like Icebreaker's theme song. And I know I put out like a spicy tweet a couple weeks ago about the operations on Icebreaker, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due because I think you should call out the good as much as the bad. They are absolutely crushing it with 2 trains today and 4 on platform. They are just like running trains left and right, doing an incredible job. So amazing job, Icebreaker. Love to see it. We are getting through so much this morning here at SeaWorld. It's like the best time ever. We are about to head on Mako and get another coaster in because Mako is just incredible. And then we are gonna do the Orca show, and then we are gonna run through and do some of the food and wine. So stick around because food reviews are coming up soon. All right, we waited a few trains, but we are on front row of Mako. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Why are you screaming at me? Here we go. Whoa, we are flying. It's awesome. So good. It's running amazing. It's so smooth. 2 back-to-back rides on Mako complete, and Mako is absolutely fantastic. It is running so smooth. Like, we did a front row and a back row, as you guys saw, and both of them are running equally as smooth. I just am so impressed with how well they've kept that coaster running over the years. It's phenomenal. I think it's a solid number 3 for me in Orlando, well, Central Florida. I think Velocicoaster number 1, Iron Gwazi 2, Mako number 3. Chris has Mako as his number 2, and I think that's respectable. I think it is a phenomenal coaster. I do think the first half of it runs better in the back, and then I would say like after the trim on this, like the camelback, I think the front row runs better. I think I said that right. Back row in the first half, front row in the second half. Anyway, we are running to the Orca show, so time for a little sit-down moment.
Until something better came along.
some clips there of the Orca show, which I absolutely adore. We've worked up quite the appetite, and it is food and wine time. We got ourselves the lanyard. Because we're pass holders, we get 3 bonus ones. So we have 18 samples for $85. Comes out to $4.27 per sample. And I think it'll be interesting. I'm gonna compare like how much we would have paid for all of the samples that we have today versus what we paid for the lanyard. So we're heading over to kind of like either the beginning or the end near Pipeline. Gonna grab a book and kind of plan out our meals. And you're coming along for the adventure. There goes Icebreaker. And you guys are gonna come eat through the Food and Wine Festival with us. Apparently I've been corrected and it's just the Seven Seas Food Festival, not Food and Wine, but I digress. And they do have concerts, and tonight they have Owl City performing here. I love Owl City, so I don't think we're gonna stay around that long, but I would have loved to see them. Our first dish is from the French market where we got escargot, and it's like on a piece of garlic toast, I guess. Very French. The escargot was actually quite delicious. It was a pretty hefty pieces of escargot, and it was super buttery, garlicky, and the piece of garlic bread, whether that's authentically French or not, let me know in the comments because I truly don't know. That was a great way to compliment it, and I really enjoyed it. So on to the next booth. Up next, from the Polynesian market, are these ahi tuna poke nachos. This looks really delicious, and it smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it because the sauce is giving. Those tuna poke nachos were incredible. The tortilla was crunchy and crispy. The tuna was super fresh and delicious. And then that like sriracha mayo had a really good kick to it. And it was a little spicy, so if you don't like spicy food, probably not for you. But I thought it was like just enough to give you that little bit of heat that you wanted. I loved it. Delicious. You know, we couldn't do a food festival without getting a lobster roll. We actually got 2 of these, so I'll keep that in mind when we do the total. Josh got 1, and I got my own lobster roll as well. You guys, I also got this like Pipeline cocktail beverage. It looked really interesting. I'm gonna put all the different alcohol that was in this on the screen because it's too much to remember. So I'm gonna do my first reaction really quick. Oh my God. They are not messing around. This will get you blasted at SeaWorld. Get a Pipeline beverage. We donated a punch for Chris to get meatballs. So he'll provide the review on the meatballs in a second. And then we got a little sweet treat with the cannoli. Y'all, Pipeline has me feeling a certain type of way, and it's a little goofy. The cannoli, skip her. She was not the moment. Meatballs, Chris, what do you think about the meatballs?
Meatball was all right. Sauce was a little bland, and meatball could use a little bit more seasoning. Good portion, but man,
it was a good portion. Yeah, like
good size.
Yeah, good size protein. Like if you're looking for like a little protein snack, it looks good. But like, yeah, the cannoli was not it. It was like mushy and not crispy, and it also wasn't filled like at all with filling. So maybe just skip the Italian market. That's just that's the vibe. Yes. But we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep chugging the Pipeline juice here for a little bit. We are at the sweet and sour station. We're keeping a good thing going with the Pipeline drink, and now we're trying a mango margarita. Oh, it's very good. The other guys, they tried a watermelon margarita, and they said it has a really good watermelon flavor to it. So yeah, I think the margaritas are a win. They're kind of small. You do get like a sample size, not like the true full size. But overall, I think it's a pretty good deal. It's really tasty. Update on the margarita. They do salt the rim, and with the mango or watermelon margarita, I think that's a little, I don't know if that's normal or not, but it's not my favorite. It's like too salty. I wish it was like a sugar rim or like just don't coat it at all. So I just kind of like scraped it off and worked around it. So if that's not your thing, maybe just ask for like no salt on the rim. From the Asia market, we got a tempura battered California roll that looks super tasty. Look at how cute this little thing is. That was like the perfect filming location. I'm being crazy and just like using finger food. Here we go. The sushi roll is good. It doesn't taste very fresh. Like you can tell it's probably been sitting for a little bit of time. And I think I do prefer my sushi like cold sushi versus like hot sushi. But I do think it was good. And you'd probably enjoy it if you got it, if you are somebody like sushi.
Not really. That's the shot.
That's the shot. Joshy got a bratwurst. Oh, with cheese and sauerkraut. Oh, she's a little
pretzel bun.
Oh, she's crazy. All right, put that sausage in your mouth, big boy, and tell me how it is.
This is the Family Channel, sir.
Absolutely. Oh wow. What do you think of the sausage bratwurst?
It's really good. The pretzel bun is like super soft, so it's not like stale or anything. So like it all just like has a good mouthfeel to it. The sausage itself has a little bit of snap, very traditional, and the sauerkraut has a nice like tang to it.
Yum. We have just ordered from the Mexico market and also the Gold Coast area, and we have a little combination of things. I went with the little frozen drink, but it actually is not frozen. I guess it had a little machine malfunction moment, and they just put it over ice for me. It is very strong, and I don't know if that's because it's not frozen like it's supposed to be, but oh my goodness, she's a little crazy. Josh also went with a shrimp and grits, and Chris went with a taco al pastor. So reviews incoming of these two dishes. You guys, it's giving wild berry nail polish remover. Woo! Oh my gosh, that is crazy. What do you think of the taco?
This is really good. It's like a pineapple slaw on top of the pork, and it gives a really good extra flavor with a coolness at the same time and a crunch. So, yeah, quite lovely.
Love that. What do you think of the shrimp and grits?
Haven't tried the shrimp yet, but the grits themselves are like really good. And also it has almost like a gumbo poured on top of it with the shrimp. I was gonna say the grits are much better than the ones I had on the cruise, but you haven't seen that yet, so you're gonna have to keep an eye out for that, but they're very good.
I am glutton for punishment because at the Caribbean market, I am going for a coconut mojito. So we're just continuing on this day drinking adventure at SeaWorld. Ooh, it is not strong. It is quite sour. It's like has a lot of lime flavor to it. And actually the coconut flavor is quite subtle, but the lime is like kind of overpowering and like almost too sweet. Yeah, like too sweet. And also like you can't taste the mint like barely at all. The coconut's actually almost like curdled. It's not that cute. Try to see if I can come on camera, but you can kind of see how like the coconut milk is not faring so hot in this. And our hypothesis is that they used like a mint syrup, which is why it's like overly sweet. From the Brazilian market, Joshi went with the steak, and you can't pass up a Brazilian market without getting a little bit of cheese bread. My vote on the Brazilian market, the steak is delicious. It's a little well done, but when you're cooking it like en masse, like I think that's like kind of to be expected. The cheese bread itself is delicious, has a great texture to it, but it comes with like a guava sauce, which I don't really want. Like I want it to be more like savory, so I kind of just wish it was either on the side, because it does say dipping sauce, by the way, but they just put it on top. I do wish they would just have it on the side so you could decide if you actually wanted it, or just like served it without it entirely, because the cheese bread could stand on its own. It's time for the final punch, which is going to be the cucumber mint lemonade.
You know, like almost like waking the kid up.
Ooh, that is good. That is very refreshing. I much prefer that to the mojito that we had, like the coconut mojito. This might be like one of my favorite drinks so far.
I found it very
super light and refreshing. Very enjoyable. The last dish that we're doing with the Food and Wine Festival is, just kidding, we're doing a sea lion feeding because as a pass holder we get a free feeding tray. So we're gonna feed some sea lions, and they seem very hungry because they're very noisy. They're being a lot, really extra.
Buddy? Listen. Oh, you missed. Okay, we're gonna try again. Listen, we have to get along, okay? Ready? Now. You've had two. You've had two.
Get it! Get it! Let me put a spin on it.
Quick look at some penguin trek construction. All the track work is done and it looks absolutely stunning here. I'm so excited for Penguin Trek to open this year. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to the park, and it looks like it's so well incorporated. They did such a great job building it into the space. So very much looking forward to Penguin Trek opening up later this spring. We have had a lot to eat. We've had even more to drink. So it's time to take a little bit of a breather, and we're going to see the Sea Lion and Otter Spotlight Show. I haven't seen this in like, actually quite a few years, and Chris, wait, where is Chris? Oh, he's over here. He's never seen it, so I'm interested to see what he thinks. I remember it being like kind of like a goofy, silly show, but I'm excited to see like any changes, because it does look like they've changed the set a little bit since the last time I've seen it.
Okay, yes, all right, yes, I like it. I do like where your head is at. We need to divide and conquer. Okay, so I will go right over this way. I want you to check over this. I like where your head is at. But that's salt water, and species. Hurry, take this, and we gotta go back here. Come on.
Get back here, you little water squirrel! Oh, guys, I chased Opie the whole way up here. Have you guys seen him at all? No? Okay. Well, I guess I'll head back downstairs, but if you see an otter, will you let me know? Scream, shout, give me attention, because I really don't want to lose this internship on my first day. So how about we practice? Are you guys ready? With a count of 3. We'll scream. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna stick my hand and no one will be able to find that otter. I forgot to roll up your sleeve. I'm gonna run to applause for our station. I got the win!
John, you've done it. You saved the day.
Maybe not your job.
That's my last tonight.
Here you go, Dr. Zalopis.
You got my name right.
I've had quite a few drinks today, but not enough drinks for that show. That show was certified silly, and that's all I have to really say about it. What'd you think, Chris?
I lost a few IQ points,
Yeah,
and there was not enough cute otters.
yeah, I agree.
The animal type for the manta.
I think they need to someone come in and rewrite that show. That's my opinion. Ending there. It is time for a few more rides on things. So we are heading over to, I think, Journey to Atlantis, maybe Kraken, maybe a little Manta action. So stay tuned. More POVs coming your way. So I think we're heading our way to Journey to Atlantis right now. Woo, we are on Kraken now. We're in the back row. Well, second to back row. I know this part is very boring, so I'm going to speed it up for you, so I'll see you at the top. Oh gosh. Oh! The B&M rattle is strong. That was painful. Oh, the rattle. Oh, the rattle is real. Oh, here we go. So pleasant here. Here we go. Whee! Kraken, you were giving car crash today. 2 rides complete, and I'm sorry, I was a bad vlogger. I totally forgot to put on my chest mount before we did Journey to Atlantis. But man, I wish they would take some time and money to restore it back to how it originally used to run with all of the effects in this storyline. But it was the perfect amount of wetness, really enjoyed the ride. And we took a ride on Kraken too. Walk-on moment, second to last row. Man, she was running super rattly. I don't know if it was just like the back of the train or what, but oh my goodness, she was not giving smooth at all. It was kind of like Kraken car crash is kind of what it was giving today. I think we're gonna do one last ride, probably on Manta, finish out the day. But what an amazing day we've had here at SeaWorld so far. So yeah, let's catch one more ride before we head out for the evening. Oh God, here we go. The pretzel! It's so intense. Oh God. My body. just got off Manta, and I think that's my favorite B&M flyer. It's the perfect like amount of intensity, but also it's not like so intense and crazy like Tatsu, where Tatsu like I can do like one time maybe and like I am out for like an hour or two. Manta does a really good balance of like high intensity moments, but also just like really fun, floaty, kind of like float through the air moments, and really enjoyed it. Still not as good as Fly, of course, at Fantasyland, but for B&Ms, I think this is my favorite. What an absolute amazing day here at SeaWorld Orlando. From being able to ride Pipeline and Manta and Mako, Icebreaker, Journey. We did so many rides today. We tried so many food items, probably a little too many drink items, but it was still a lot of fun. We got to see shows. Man, it was like the perfect day. The crowds were not too bad. It was like the perfect amount of liveliness in the park that you would want, but we still got through the rides rather quickly, which we really enjoyed. Just like an overall fantastic day here at SeaWorld. One of my favorite visits in a very long time. So if you guys have made it through the video this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give it a like, fight the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you want to see more coaster content like this. A lot of really exciting coaster content coming this year. Stay tuned for my Knott's Berry Farm, because I'm going to tell you guys like the next little trip that I'm going on, so stay tuned. Keep cruising and coasting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.